Well, hello there, viewers. Today we'll be talking about bullying and how it is bad. Very, very bad. Little do people know, bullying, though not quite in the classic sense of what it used to be, where Jock would go, "Hey nerd," and the nerd would go, "Oh jolly gee whiz, it's him again," and then be like, "Give me your lunch money," and then do all my homework. And then the bully would go, "Punch," and the nerd would go, "Ugh." And then no justice done. No justice at all. Until people realized that that's a movie stereotype of bullying. Fun fact, that is a movie stereotype. Test one done. Unfortunately, many people get bullied. That is a fact of life. As if to how bullying varies from person to person, going from their life experiences and other things that mold them to be who they are, their personalities, and their buttons are developed. Buttons are the things that may seem fun to press on some people, such as writing on Mr. Hatch's whiteboard, or other things, many other things. But some people get seriously offended by this. I mean, seriously offended. No joke. As in, it's not funny to him, and it shouldn't be funny to you at all. At all. Right. Because you see, when somebody gets bullied and they don't like it, then they could go to someone, and then they could say to that someone, "He's been bullying me." And then you know what happens after that? Disciplinary action. And you know what nobody likes. Even policemen and judges don't like. Even America as a thing does not like punishment. Nobody does. So the best way to avoid punishment is to not do anything worth being punished for. If that makes any sense to you. Unfortunately, sometimes it's hard to tell what is punishable and what isn't. Now, if you burrito your best friend's backpack, and you know you've been having a burrito backpacking war for the past 2 years of high school, then you could guess you probably won't care. Now, if the teacher sees this, and you know for a fact that he does not appreciate this act, and he is not aware of the fact that it is your best friend's backpack, and that you've been doing it for the past 2 years, then there could be a little misunderstanding, and it could lead to disciplinary action. And I repeat, nobody likes disciplinary action. No one. At all. And I mean that many people. Now we will refer to testimonies. Testimonies. That's a good word. Testimonies of people who have been experiencing bullying their whole life and do not like it one bit at all. Look for the button. Hello. I've been bullied before, like the man said previously. I hate it. Usually it's for my little birthmark I got on my face right here. I'm sorry for that. My mother always said that it made me unique, but Some people say it makes me laugh. Sorry. I still go through a really hard time because people bullying me on my birthmark. Point. The point is, oh man, when I cry, my voice changes. It's embarrassing. I'll get bullied for that too. Anyway, the point is, people make fun of my face for being unsymmetrical and things like that. And it makes me shed a tear on my beautiful face. A very beautiful face. That's hard life. I'd rather be drinking dirty water or being bitten by disease-ridden insects every day, all day, for my whole life, than have a unsymmetrical face. Hello? I'm here for the bullying interview, and I just want to say that when people bully me, it makes me really angry. But I control my anger, but someday I may snap, like my fingers, and when I snap, oh man, I'll beat people over the head with my top hat, and nobody wants to see that. No one. But it could happen. It could happen. People bully me. You never know how close someone is to snapping. Could be something little. Could be, hey, nice hat, nerd. Or it could be, nice ponytail, nerd. Or it could be, nice, really long and really blonde hair, nerd. But I don't let it get the better of me. No, I don't let them get under my skin. I don't let them do it at all. I don't let them get under my skin at all. Not at all. Never, so to speak. At all. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say on the matter. Good day. I'm not here to say much because I don't really get bullied too much. But I'd like to say that I have seen bullying a lot around these parts, especially in the Cub Scout groups, which breaks my heart because Cub Scouts are supposed to be grand people, but as of late, they've been getting worse. They've been mean to each other, calling each other names, such as, oh man, I'd rather not say. They're pretty gnarly. I didn't even know those words existed until about yesterday. Anyway, don't do it, first of all. Second of all, if you do it, then you'll get in trouble, like, this much trouble. Not this much trouble, but maybe even this much trouble. Even maybe this much trouble. This much, more than that. More than that. That's how much trouble. But in other news, if you want to join the Cub Scouts or the Boy Scouts of the United States of America, and I realize my voice may not, I get bullied for that. I lied. I get bullied for my accent and how it changes a little bit. I don't mean for it to change, but it just does. It just does. I have a air condition. And I cough a lot too. I cough a lot too. My whole life, I haven't been able to control the way my voice sounds. It's try really hard. Anyway, yeah, don't do it, and if you do, then that's bad. Uh, hello? As of late, I've been getting a lot of cyberbullying, and I don't really understand it. I mean, I can see how it could hurt some people's feelings, saying really mean things, insulting my body weight, and my hat. I love my hat. My grandpappy gave it to me 9 years ago when he died. I love my grandpappy. And they've been saying lots of mean things about me on the internet, like on social media places, like Facebook and others are provided. Not just Facebook, like other ones. I don't know any other ones, but there's other ones I know from my friends. They say to get one, but then I don't. And then, oh, you're such a loser. And I'm like, oh, I know you're my friend, so I won't take that as bullying. But some people who aren't my friends, they say the same thing, and I don't know if that's bullying or they're just joking. It's hard to tell sometimes. But the point is, cyberbullying is bad. May not affect some people. Some people might like, hey, look, text on a screen, text on my phone, text on a monitor, or a pad device, tablet thing, or like a really fancy touchscreen watch. But don't do it. It could get you into serious trouble. It could cause some serious trouble. People can kill themselves. That's awful. Yeah, that's it. I really like my hat. Hey guys, I'm just here to talk about bullying. Um, First off, I'd like to thank Malcolm Brown over there, um, for letting me come here and say my story. Um, Thank you. Uh, so my whole life I've been teased about what I like to do and what my passion is, and that's wearing a fedora slightly on my head. And ever since 6th grade, when kids were old enough to know what bullying is and how to bully and how to get bullied, in my experience, um, and they've been doing it. They come up to me and they say, man, you look dumb, like that. And I'll say, I don't care. This is what I like to do. It's my calling. And sometimes they'll respect that, though it's not very respectful to call me dumb in the first place. I don't know why they would do that. But other times, they try and knock it off my head. And that can get a bit dangerous, because I'm really protective about my hat being slightly crooked on my head. I just want people to know that whatever you do, and if you like doing it, except drugs are bad, don't do them. And other things, there are some bad things, so on limitations, realistic, common sense, please apply, so I don't have to list the infinite -1 things that are good to do, but do it if it's your calling, like reading books, or chemical engineering, or astrophysics. I do like me some astrophysics, or some abstract algebra. Yeah. Anyway, be yourself. Don't let anybody else tell you who you are. And if somebody bullies you, tell someone. And I don't mean a friend, and then that friend tells another friend, and it gets all at hand. But, I mean, like a teacher, counselor, security guard even, or the dean or another teacher or your parents. Parents, those are good. Basically any authority figure, a cop, policeman, firefighter. I don't know about firefighters, but it's worth a try. I always tell my dad. He helps me, gives me advice. Been through some tough times, but he's always helped me through, and I love him for that. Love you, Dad. Well, if you watch this, yeah, thank you for the time. Thank you, Malcolm, back there. Thank you, cameraman. Thank you, scriptwriter, Malcolm. Looking through the script. I know I shouldn't be looking through the script, but it's like a preliminary to make sure I don't say anything wrong. So it's more like an anti-script, so to speak. If that makes any sense. Makes sense to me. But it says it's all made by Malcolm. So good job, Malcolm. Oh, hello there again, viewers. I've had a bit of coffee, my throat's cleared up, and sorry about the sound of my voice in my previous message. I've been having a cold lately, so if you'll excuse the the European itch I have, but it's gone now for now, temporarily. I hope it doesn't come back in the middle of this, because then I'll have to start all over again. Okay. That's all the time we have for today. Those are, I believe, looking at the line of people I have out there, only like 7 out of the 800 people I have lined up outside to have their bully testimony. That's a word. It is now for the mention. I coined that. Right, whenever some budgeted organization comes along and makes some anti-bullying PSAs and then waltzes around from school to school over America testifying about bullying. I made that word, and they didn't, for the record. Anyway, sorry to get off on a tangent there. It's part of the cold. It's a really weird cold. But yeah, bullying is bad. It causes bad things. It does bad things. It can do bad things in multiple directions. It can do bad things to the person you're bullying. It can do it to yourself. It can do it with someone who's standing nearby. Really indirectly and through a series of extremely unfortunate incidents. It can cause gossip, drama, whatever other synonyms there are out there. I don't really keep track of those gossip drama things because I don't appreciate it very much. I know lots of people do, especially in high school, and that's not good. Don't do that. That's another form of bullying. It's a really bad form of bullying from what I can tell. Especially amongst girls. Don't mean to be typical or biased or that other word that I won't use because it's not always politically correct in some situations, but yeah, I've not ran into very much male gossip / drama, let's just say that. And guys, don't be mean to someone just because you can. It's not cool. I know all your friends may laugh at it or say, do it. Don't. Be better than that. Say, no. Like that. No. One more time. No. Just do that. And then you can get out of a whole lot more trouble than just bullying. You can use that with drugs. You can use that with alcohol. And other things. No. This has been a anti-bullying PSA with Malcolm Brown from Super Sponge Butter Moving Corporations, and we get bullied about that name. Why? And thank you for the time, your attention, and I hope that I've been able to make an influence in somebody's life, at least one person, and if I've done that, then my goal has been reached. Thank you very much.